Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Tom Mizzle. You watch my channel Mizzle 14, and I'm back doing a review of MTV Catfish, Season 8, Episode 28, Michael and Julia. This is not gonna really be a long one. I mean, past couple of weeks they really gave us heartfelt catfish that you want to feel sorry for them, and not curse them out, and not go on them, and not go hard. So I just feel like this episode was nice. I do feel for the catfish. I do feel for her story. I'm not gonna dismiss that, and I am sympathizing and empathizing through her story. But I was like, okay, we get it. I mean, they've been like consistently this whole past 4 weeks has been like catfish that you feel for it. Last week, not so much, but it wasn't too much hardcore going in on her like we did the Big Bertha and some other people catfish that if y'all watch my channel, y'all know who they are. And so that's it. Let's jump right into it, okay? But if y'all like my videos, please like, comment, subscribe to my channel, share my videos, get the word out there, y'all. It is what it is, y'all. Okay, let's go. Russell wrote the show, and we find out both Russell and Michael has been talking to this girl named Julia. They're both are reality TV show stars. And Russell mentioned that they are vulnerable to the online dating, and because they are used to ladies and people coming into their DMs and contacting them, being fangirls, being groupies. So they're prone to that. So it's easy to get the dates and attention and the welcome for a lot of females. Some of them be crazy, some of them not. And it's hard for them, but at the same time, it's not hard access to them to get dates because these ladies are flooding them up. So, but Russell was hesitant. He was like, nah, that's not right. He is a hell bent, got a hunch that she's a catfish, and he's not dealing with that. And he trying to help his friend Michael not to be all in, because Michael has been talking to this girl for like a couple months, and he's ready to move in with her and have a kid. I said, what? For 3.5 months? And we find out he was legally married. He said he married, got 3 kids. I said, married? Then why you talk to a catfish? What's going on? You cheating? And he said no, they getting divorced. I guess he legally separated right now. He kept saying his ex-wife, so I guess they got divorced. It was confusing because he said he's legally separated right now, but we're gonna say his ex-wife. He's not married. So he talking, he's good. And he's just ready to be well. He said they only be texting. They never talk on the phone. They never video chat. I said, people, y'all met, and you ready to do all this and fell in love with a girl just do text messages. So I mean, you could fall for someone through text messages, say based what they say, but it's a different ball game meeting with them in person and spending time with them. But I know it's pandemic right now, so it slowed things down. But at least FaceTime each other and talk on the phone. Don't just do text, because you can interpret anything through text. They could be just faking the funk. But it is what it is. He said 3.5 months he been all in, and he's ready to go all in. Like Russell was like, he's got a hunch she not catfish, he gonna let it fall back, and he just want Michael to learn that this girl is not up what she cracked up to be, and don't fall for it so hard. I would say the same thing. I said, why he's falling so quickly like this? I understand. He said he got a lot going on. I guess he said it was a death of the family and COVID and stuff. It was a lot for him. So now, and he divorced. I think he said he's 39 years old. This girl is 28. And he is trying to find himself. Not trying to find himself, but he wants to move on in his life and be happy, be in a relationship, do the whole nine. I don't think he like to be the serial dater and just dating different people. He just want to find someone and just settle down anyway. And that's it. And there's nothing wrong with that. So he is smitten by her and just wants to know if she is really real. If she's real, he could just move forward with that. He's happy with that. He just want to know if she's real and good. And I said, okay, let's see how this is. Let's see how it goes. So they start investigating. And the photos, they didn't really get much of a search. So there was no hit on there. Then they reached the phone number on one of the websites. And that was a dead end. So they checked the Facebook and see something, but they did mention that she mentioned something about basketball. Because before, when they was talking, he said that, oh, she said she wanted to be a nun, that she was very spiritual, she was religion talking, and then she realized she wanted to have a family, so she changed her mind to be a family, and so like that. And then she said she's a virgin, and I said, oh, okay, all right, we get it. So he believed her in some way. So he thinks she is very sincere in her approach and everything and what she was saying, and we believe the conversations, so he gonna believe that she is real. So I said, hope she is real for you, for your sake. Okay, so then they went to the Facebook and it mentioned that she did something with basketball in this community college. So they searched her name on Google search, and then they come up with an article of this girl, Julia, in the basketball team at community college, and it has a photo of her family. She talk about her family, she talk about her sister, and everything. I said, okay, cool. So then you said, hold up, we didn't check, because sometimes when you search a phone number in one site, it doesn't show up, but when we're searching another site, it might show up. So he searched this number that he got, and to a second site, and it came over the match. Julia, 28 years old, in South Carolina, everything to match. I said, oh, okay. And it had a profile connected to that phone number. So they clicked on the profile, and it came up with somebody named Kristen. And they came up and said, this might be the sister, because she mentioned her sister, and her, Julia and Kristen was hugging them together in photos, couple of photos, and they looked back at the photo of the article, and it is her. Match the same. So they said that's the sister. So when they look at the Facebook page before the first one, they said they had 50 something mutual friends. I said, oh girl, she got same kind of mutual friends as him. That's a lot. That's a red flag to me. That's kind of fishy. Why she just had all these mutual friends? She's like, she hopping in each one of the reality TV stars and talking to each one of them. It made me thinking that they gonna do this for fun. She could be able to get access to the reality TV stars and start talking to them, and it's all but it is not romantic to her. It is all flirtation and fun. All right. So they saw to like James Hearn and stuff like that. They mentioned both of them. And that's that. So when they went to the second page, they was going to message Kristen. Right in the middle, messaging Kristen, one of the James responded back. And he said he got on a Zoom call. He said, yeah, me and Julia has been talking for a while and everything. And he was also in Big Brother in some way, shape, or form. And he has been talking to Julia. It's been following for a couple of weeks and for months. And he last talked to her a couple of weeks ago. And it was flirtation pictures and flirtation talk, and she sent some X-rated pictures. So it was like, oh, okay. Now, at the same time after they got that, Kristen responded back. And Kristen got on the phone and all that stuff. She said, hello. Because he said he did talk to her one time on the phone. It was very soft-spoken. So when they talked to Kristen, she had that same soft tone and speech that Michael remember. And she said, oh, hello. What's going on? Hey. Everything. And he said, you got sister? She said, yeah. And he said, we know that your sister Julia has been talking to a guy, Michael, from Big Brother, reality TV show. Oh, she said, oh, me and my sister don't watch reality TV. We don't, and she said, I would give her a call and everything. And all right, bye. I said, girl, why you sound so sketchy and scared? Like, what's going on, girl? Like she sounds very sketchy, but at the same time, she sounds really scared. Like, okay, if he really hiding something, what are you hiding? So they told Michael, and they told everything that up to this point, the pictures, the basketball, and her name, and all that stuff, it seemed legit. It seemed legit. It seemed like it's not fishy. Maybe somebody could still use her pictures, but it seemed legit because everything is confirming, and it seems so true and real. So when he heard all that, he started crying. I said, why are we crying so fast? Or why are we crying so quickly? I guess he felt very happy and emotional that, okay, it's like it's clicking. I'm halfway there. It seems real. It seems good. And then they told him about the other stuff. About talking to James and have flirtation talk with him. And the sister, and then the number of the sister connected to her profile page. Michael said, yeah, she does talk to her sister a lot, and she does mention that her sister watched the reality TV shows before a lot. And he said, oh, that's interesting, because the sister just told us that they don't watch reality TV. And he said, oh, that's surprising, and everything. And she still definitely had that soft tone, just like you said that Julia has. So she could be possibly Julia, and he has been talking to the sister for a long time. And we were trying to see that, and he after say all said and done, and then they told him about the James and flirtations. Then he started crying again. He need to take a break and everything. And I said, like I said, I can't knock him how he respond, but I said, y'all, this is Catfish. If you never met the girl, you had never talked on the phone, never video chat. I don't want to be too invested and involved in my emotions with someone who hasn't been showing me who they are. You see all me. You know me from TV. You see my page. You hit me up. You really know what I look like, but I can't see what you look like. We just been doing texts, but he's all in, and you not showing none of yourself. And if you are the real person, why not show yourself? That's the only issue right there. That's the issue. But she's scared and everything. So, at all that said and done, they would say, you know what? We have to hit Julia. That's the only next step to go. Neve hit Julia up and say, hey, Julia, what's up going on? We in Catfish, and we talking to Michael and everything. We need you to have all that stuff like that. We need to go in on, and he has a few questions to ask you, and we need you to get on to clear the air. Like, be for real. And then Michael said, hey, Julia, what's up? This is me. I'm with Catfish right now, and I need you to come in on thing and clear some air, answer the questions, let's get down to it, be straight up, come to the Zoom meeting, let's go. And after a few minutes they talking, she responded back. She said, okay, how can I help? I said, girl, you know customer service. What are you talking about? How can you help? Help what? We ain't call you for no services. We just call you to ask to see if you could freaking answer the question and see if you're a catfish or not. How can I help? Girl, I ain't call for no freaking services. I'm not ordering no burgers, no french fries, no hot dogs, no donuts, no Subways. I asked, no, that's always like, how can I help? But I know what she meant by that. I just try and make it funny, y'all. She said, how can I help? And he was like, listen, we with Michael right now. He's been talking to her for a while, and we just want to clear the air. We just want you to get on Zoom and talk to him and see if you're a real person or not. Like, show yourself. And she said, okay, give me the link. And they said, cool. She got on it. She covered our camera real quick. She did like, I said, girl, talk. Like, she just covered. I said, damn, you just got on camera and don't want to show yourself? So they talking to a black screen for a while. And after a while, she said, the same soft spoken voice. She said, I'm just so nervous. I'm scared. I'm just nervous. And he says, show your beautiful face. Show your beautiful hair. We just want to get you comfortable. She said, I don't know, y'all. I'm just scared again. I'm just so nervous. All right. And after a while of talking to her and trying to make her comfortable, she got on, took the thing off the camera. She took the thing off the camera. And it was actually the real Julia. I was like, okay. A beautiful girl, the same pictures, everything the same. So why Catfish? And she just said the reason why she was so hesitant and everything is because she recently started talking to girls as well. Not only just talking to the guys. So she bisexual. And he said, I have dated girls who are bisexual. You just could have just talked to me in the beginning. I would probably be understanding. I just need you to know if you could be able to be committed and be truthful to the person you choose to be with and talk to. You can be bisexual, but when you're in a relationship, can you be committed? And he said, are you talking to anyone else besides me right now? She said, no, I haven't been dating anyone else and all that stuff like that. I have been flirtation. I have been talking to other people. Or just flirty fun. It's nothing serious. But you has been the one I've been really consistently talking to every day. And that's that. And he said, all right. And she does something else that made her so hesitant and guarded. And why she's so nervous and why she's taking things very slowly is because she met up with someone that she was talking to for a while. And then the guy in the car, he was supposed to take her home, but he didn't take her home. And instead, he assaulted her. I said, oh my gosh. I see why she's very hesitant and not scared. She's not afraid of her physicality. She's not afraid of that. She's just afraid of opening herself up and being that. So we don't know how long she's going to get over it and how she can holding on to it because this is a process. This happened to her. So she's still dealing with that as well, trying to get her life together and being with someone. So I understand why she is going to take it slow and taking this approach. I wish she shouldn't have had the catfish because I should show her. But I probably do understand why she don't want to show her face and want to be like that. I mean, she used her own pictures and everything. It's just that she just didn't want to show people her face and everything. And people she was talking to, she just trying just not to stay in the phone call. I guess she wanted to make sure this person is legit and real because she has a traumatic experience. So I understand that. I really do. I really do. So I was like, I did feel for her, and I said, I understand it. So I hope she get herself together. Hope she heal from it. Hope she get counseling to deal with her emotions and stuff like that. Because can she be ready to be in a relationship when she just had this traumatic experience? She can, but can she be ready emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, all that stuff? And she just wanted to talk to Michael. She's like Michael and saying hopefully, and she just feel like she was judging. He said, "No, I'm good. You're beautiful. I just want to say let's go." She said, "I want to really meet you in person," and that's that. And I said, "Yeah, that's cute. That's nice." Now there has been consistently talking after the show, and she, since the show, it was able to help her open up and be more honest and truthful and give her the sense of that it's okay. Since energy, boost of energy and positiveness of opening up and being honest. So she got that courage to be more open. And since the COVID, it stopped his traveling plans. But when that lifted and it be good, he will hopefully to see her beautiful face and go on dates. And that was MTV Catfish, y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me how y'all feel about this episode. And I'll talk to y'all later. Alright? Peace.